Based on the Strengthening Stark report, what makes Stark County Stark County? Is it the schools? Is it the tourist attractions? Is it the big companies in the area? We are the leaders in social justice of 2021 at Walsh University, and we are here to say different.
As leaders in social justice, we work to educate ourselves about social injustices, engage with community leaders, work with nonprofit organizations, and work to find solutions to better our community.
We have studied and analyzed the Strengthening Stark report, and we see a few gaps. There is no mention of the impoverished or minorities' role, small businesses were overlooked, and there is lack of connection between schools and careers in the area. We feel if you were to include these things, it would only make the report more fair and more doable.
Why include the impoverished and minorities? Well, because it would make a difference in their lives, include a larger part of Stark County's population, grow the community, and lower the unemployment rate. All these points will better the community and support social justice concepts.
Where in the report should the impoverished and minorities have been mentioned? On pages 10 through 13, there is no mention of nonprofits that work with these people. This makes this population become overlooked. Also on page 13, there is mention of job creation, preparation, and access for college students, but not for those unemployed now. It is important to keep these points in the report, but making a few changes to them.
How can you get this population to be prevalent in the Strengthening Stark report? We would suggest getting nonprofits involved, posting job openings in the places that the impoverished can find them, and turn the focus from job opportunities for college students to job opportunities for everyone. This is just some of our suggestions to improve and enhance the chances of success.
When asked about the Strengthening Stark report, James Molnar from the J.R. Coleman Center said, "I think it's a good start. We need our leaders to not only speak up, but to listen and follow through, showing that all of the population of Stark County's voices need to be heard for this report to be successful."
What could small businesses have to do with growing the community? Small businesses would increase job availability, there would be no dependence on one major company, and it would help support entrepreneurs. Small businesses also make up 54% of all U.S. sales. Therefore, it would help expand the economy of Stark County.
We believe small businesses should have been mentioned in pages 14 through 20. There is only major companies being mentioned, and there is no representation of the small businesses in the area. We also felt like on page 19, there is too much dependence on the Hall of Fame for the economy and for tourism in Stark County to flourish. We fear that if we hinge the economy on the village, it will fail. We also fear that the tourism will not transfer to the rest of Stark County.
How could you include small businesses in the Strengthening Stark report? You could work with the local government to make less restrictions on starting a new business. Set up an event like a scavenger hunt during First Fridays to get people in businesses located downtown. Have a Shark Tank-like event to grant money to hopeful small business owners that could collaborate with the Stark Entrepreneurship Alliance.
When Joanna James from Project Rebuild answered the question of why is it important to have small businesses in the area, she answered, "This is where they live. This is where they work. This is where they play," meaning that they are here to benefit the community they live in, not just make money.
The impact of utilizing schools in Stark County is it will lower unemployment rates, make the population younger, keep jobs in Stark County, and get kids more involved in the community, making it so important to include the high schools and colleges in the area.
We found a generation gap in the report on page 30. This is when it was said that the population of Stark County is getting older, poorer, and smaller. Another example of the gap is on page 27, where it is stated that 40% of residents in Stark County work outside of the county. Both of these examples show the importance in being able to connect the report to the younger generations.
Some solutions to including the generation gap include working with the colleges in the area to connect students to more jobs in Stark County. Connect high school students with businesses in the area that do not require college degrees. have more career fairs for high school students, and survey the kids in the schools to hear their input on how to get them to stay in Stark County.
Thank you for listening. We hope our input is valuable and will help shape Strengthening Stark.